In 2025, every CEO is doing ice baths and 17-step morning routines. Ridiculous. King Solomon did one 60-second thing and became the wisest and richest leader in history. I'm going to show you the exact Bible verse he prayed and the 3-step routine that made him untouchable. Zero journaling apps, zero 4 a.m. alarms, just one verse and 2 questions. Try it. Do this for 7 days and your decisions get sharper. Your team respects you more. And opportunities, they start showing up. I tested it myself for some days. Productivity started getting better. And clarity really started clearing up the blurry lines. The vision that I had was blurry for this YouTube channel. And it started to get clearer. The story, 1 Kings 3. This is what I'm going to read you. Right from the Bible. 1 Kings 3. It says, At Gibeon, the Lord appeared to Solomon, and in a dream by night. And God said, Ask what I shall give you. Now Solomon, he could have asked for money, long life, or all his enemies dead. But instead he prays one exact verse. And this is in 1 Kings 3:9. But there's longer verses, but I'm going to show you this one verse that's so important to grasp this. And he says this in 1 Kings 3:9. He says, Therefore, give your servant an understanding heart to judge your people, that I may discern between good and evil. For who is able to judge this great people of yours? All right? So, God's response, God was pleased. And that's awesome. When you please God, you get favor from God. He said, God, from 1 Kings 3:12 through 14, this is what God said. He says, I will do whatever you have asked. I will give you a wise and discerning heart, so that there will never have been anyone like you, nor will there ever be. Moreover, I will give you what you have not asked, for both wealth and honor, so that in your lifetime you will have no equal among kings. And if you walk in obedience to me and keep my decrees and commands as David your father did, I will give you a long life. See, here's the deal. The secret that most people miss. Solomon didn't just pray this once in a dream. He also offered 1,000 burnt offerings at the altar as well, which is in 2 Chronicles 1:6. And here are the chances. He repeated that same humility prayer when he found himself about himself, especially towards the end of his life when he helped to write Ecclesiastes. And this is one of the reasons why he stayed so sharp while all other empires collapse. So here, I'm going to give you 3-step Solomon routines of the 2025 version. Step 1, pray that exact verse and add this to it, okay? Every morning out loud, pray this to God. God, please give me a discerning heart today to lead the people you've put in my life and to know the difference between right and wrong. Help me to serve those who you want me to serve in a way that pleases you. But before you pray that, remember, pray 1 Kings 3:9. So give your servant a discerning heart to govern your people and to distinguish between right and wrong. For who is able to govern these great people of yours? Then go on and pray. God, please give me a discerning heart today to lead the people you've put in my life and to know the difference between right and wrong. Help me to serve those who you want me to serve in a way that pleases you. Then, step 2, the 30-second debrief comes from Proverbs 8:33, which says, "Listen to my instruction and be wise. Do not disregard it." Now ask 2 questions out loud or in a voice memo on your phone. Question 1, where did I get it right yesterday? Where did I get it wrong? That's it. No long journaling. Step 3, one immediate action. Pick one thing wisdom's telling you to do today and do it before 10 a.m. Solomon never delayed judgment, and neither should you. Here's one of the things, though. Here's a warning, the Rehoboam warning, which was King Solomon's son. Solomon's son Rehoboam quit his routine of asking God for things. One generation later, the kingdom split, the wealth was gone, the legacy trashed. Not only was that Rehoboam's fault, that was also King Solomon's fault. Because if you continue to read the King Solomon story, you'll see that King Solomon had a lot of wives, had a lot of concubines. He worshipped their idols. He worshipped their false gods, which really made God mad. So God decided he's going to split the kingdom with Rehoboam. And Rehoboam was not that wise either, because Rehoboam got away from worshiping God in the right way. So remember, don't be a Rehoboam. Don't stop seeking wisdom the moment that life feels good. Remember and observe when things get comfortable. Start again and humble yourself. Humble before God. Ask God for forgiveness. And go back to 1 Kings 3:9. Remember, which says, "So give your servant a discerning heart to govern your people and to distinguish between right and wrong. For who is able to govern this great people of yours?" And also pray this to God. God, help me to serve those who you have put in my life in a way that pleases you. Here's the challenge now. Start tomorrow morning with the exact Solomon verse plus the 2 questions. Do it for 7 days straight. By the way, comment day 1 below right now, and I'll send the first 200 people my 1-page Solomon morning checklist for free. Hit subscribe and that bell. In the next video, I'm dropping the advanced Solomon version that he used when he got even richer. I'll see you at 5 a.m. Peace.